So just to warm things up, and then I'm going to get straight into some petricide or some transverse motion. I'm looking for the fibres to pass evenly underneath my fingers or underneath my thumb. So I'm putting some pressure in and down, in towards the bone essentially. Just seeing how that moves. And then working my way along that line of muscle fibres. I think what we're going to focus on here is the little gap in between rectus femoris and vastus lateralis, because in there usually it's just the anatomical makeup of humans. You'll find usually what you feel is an ouchie bit, and it will feel like a bit of an adhesion or restriction. That's just how people are made up for the most part, but you can still benefit them to get in there, make sure vastus lateralis is moving independently of rectus femoris. So let's work across that. So we're putting the pressure down and then waiting until we find that junction between the two, which can feel a bit vague the higher up you are because of that kind of muscular makeup. So it's coming halfway down. So vastus lateralis, just along there, going to follow that up alongside rectus femoris. How's that feeling, okay? So we're going to put some pressure in lightly. I'm going to hook the fingers around. We're a little bit more pokey now than we would be with any usual massage strokes. Reinforce with the top fingers, and then we're just going to put the pressure down, not move over the skin. And the feeling is that we're trying to prise those muscle bellies apart from each other. That's all we need. A 10-second max. We'll work down a little bit from there now. Again, finding that vastus lateralis where it sits next to the rectus femoris. And then we're going to try and get in there and just think about prizing those two apart with some frictions. Frictions are inflammatory by nature, so we don't want to overuse them. And I probably wouldn't have chosen to use it there for any particular reason. I think the more you do it and the more you feel, you'll know when you should use them and what the muscles should feel like moving next to each other.